Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? All right, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was I handled... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they... The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Good. Here's what you need to do.
Brillo, fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without...
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find... If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what... Blast. Well, I'll check my source. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. No. Nothing like that. You're calling on her for business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for him. Ha, of course. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well.
People of Riften,
I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my
signs that
own
Lady
arm.
Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile
So
liquids,
you're the
and
one.
embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of
You don't
time.
look so impressive.
No, Maramo. We talked about this. Talon,
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination.
We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no
Faith.
need to use them as an
I
excuse
don't
to
have
harass
faith
our
in
customers.
anyone.
Very well,
All
Talon.
I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done
We're not
correctly?
kicking you out.
There's no
Just
gray
keep the
area.
sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
I hope not. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Some layabout named been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabi. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my... I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabion, then I swoop in and take over the place. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make. Sabion could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and you do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect... I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Hi there.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do. Honningbrew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. You're going to happen by and lend... He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirt. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels. There's an entrance to it in the basement. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would... Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. I made the mistake of borrowing coin. He treats me like a slut. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery? Once, consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there.
Slashing and steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Watch what you're doing.
What's the hurry?
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant, Malice, handle it. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain, and you'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished.
I can't wait
I
to see
suppose you can wait
Sabjorn
around if you
squirm.
must.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem,
How about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maeve, you're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was me. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back, and they got Riften in their grip.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
I trust you have... This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret You should bring this information to the... There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in... Exactly. Now, Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well-funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Because, even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godja lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the... Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Trouble? You're going to have to buy him off. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullumai alive.
I've never seen anyone with... My father told all he found in my pocket was a tiny smooths. No one does. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I called, thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Hey, let's talk as... Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. It was on a... I was working. Vex just tells me... Are you kidding me? I ran. Vex was waiting... Well, so, that's how I earned the name. Now,
something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Need any more pickpocket training? You just let me know.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
What did you need?
So, some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Aye.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He lied to my... On the other hand, taking... See? So, if you've got... Look around. A few decades ago, look, something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and at the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Until next time.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
We drink to our youth, to the days
maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine.
There just so happens to be a single Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when some... Our hero claims a...
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient. Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay. Not at all. I can... As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Seems there's always more to
Papa
be done.
says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
You again. We have nothing else to do. Why are you following me? You again. Look, I've told you everything. Now leave me alone.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
Is someone there? I guess I was just hearing things.
What was that? I know I heard something. I guess I was just hearing things. Not. What was that? Nothing here after all.
Anybody there? I guess I was just hearing things.
Some scuba. Important stuff. Wizards. One last time.
Power. Then they got that.
What was that?
Just hearing things.
Is someone there?
Something. Huh? Now you're mine. Damn you! Is someone there? Now you're mine.
Oh, another fight.
Now there's no need to do anything rash.
This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. Ah! Ah! I see you wish to be reasonable. The name of the person you want is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gal. Help! No, no! Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Look, did you want the information or not? We're staying out of this. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help! No, no! Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. needed to know more.
I have them all.
Let's buy armor from Delta.
Gullumai give up any information on our buyer? No. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never... Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered... After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together, here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Quickly, what do you want?
Yes? Need something?
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. Let's speak another time.
Need something?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild. It's all falling.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a... Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Now, you'll excuse me. Of course, your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want... Okay, there you go.
Don't do that. Vampire hunting or something, you know?
Dragonborn.
Never should have come here.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the... I'm sorry, I was on... You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you? Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest. Carlia was a master marksman. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape. The guild was thrown into disarray. Sides quickly formed behind. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resource. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into... I spent thousands of septum. She was a stubborn Dunmer. But she was also the best. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get... If you want to call it that, yes. Me? Gallus would call her his little nightingale. Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath. I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house. Have your weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill. That should do it. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Death will be my triumph! Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. What was that? Execution. What was that? That was hardly worth my time. What was that? Your life is mine! Shouldn't take long. Must you keep stopping? be my triumph! The Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder into it.